This is Joe Fasaro, founder at Datachef. In this video, we'll walk through how to add a Salesforce connection, as well as how to prototype and publish a data model for monitoring data governance. Adding a Salesforce connection is quite simple. Click Add a Connection, and you can choose either a Salesforce production or sandbox instance. We have an existing connection that we'll use for the purposes of this demo. Here you can see the tables and fields that we have synced from Salesforce by default. And also by default, we sync many standard fields from each table, such as the lead ID, phone, the isConverted Boolean field, and many others. But you can easily add new ones that you'd like to sync. Once you have all of the fields and tables synced, you can head over to the SQL Explorer. Today, we'll look at a specific area of data governance, lead to contact duplicates. Let's get started by selecting some properties from the contact table. So we'll select ID, first name, okay. Let's join the account table. Okay, looking good so far. Now, our objective is to see if there are any contact records which are duplicated by lead records. To look at this, we'll join the lead table to the contact table on email address. Let's also keep in mind that we sync all records, even lead records which are deleted or converted. So let's reflect that in our join. Let's see the attributes of the leads. We use the list aggregation function because more than one lead can be duplicated across contact IDs. Okay, so we've found one lead ID that matches based on email address. Let's add that email address. And let's confirm some other properties about this matched lead record. So now this is helpful. But what we know about contact data and person information is that it's not always perfect, especially in a CRM system like Salesforce. So let's get a little bit more crafty with our match logic. We'll consider email exact match, but we'll also use some advanced fuzzy matching. Let's talk about what's going on here. Here we're saying if the emails match, that should be returned. But we're also looking if the last name, first name, title, and the name of the account versus the name of the lead company are within 5 edits. This is an alias for Levenstein distance, which is the number of changes needed to match a string. So BOY and BYO would have a value of 1, because 1 change would be needed to match the strings. Let's look what this returns. Now we've returned 3 lead records. Let's look at some of those values. And we can separate these values a little bit better. So you'll see that it matched imperfectly named records. Let's just make sure that this is the same person, because at least 2 out of these 3 records do not have emails we can see. Let's look at the job title. So you can see again, it's an imperfect match on data analyst, analyst, and analyst, compared with the title of this contact, which is analyst. So we're saying we're doing a fuzzy match on all of these. We're doing a fuzzy match on last name, first name, job title, and company name. So that even though the string values are not exact matches, the combination of all 4 of these, we can be reasonably sure that this is the same person.